Hello, it's Ari from Ari's Tech Channel, and today we will be learning variables. So, let me put you in a situation. You go to print, but you have to write multiple print functions. But the problem is, you have to write the same thing in each one, and it gets repetitive to keep typing the same thing. So instead you can use variables. So let's say a variable is a box, and inside this box you put data. Unless it's specific variables, you can only put one piece of data inside it. So let's say I put what I was trying to type there, Ari's Tech Channel. And let's say we assign the name of this variable to. Let's say we assign the name to this variable of ATC, standing for Ari's Tech Channel. Now we can literally just go back to our print function and put no quotes, otherwise it's literally going to type ATC. Just type ATC, just like that. No quotes, that is a variable. It can recognize that that is a variable because we have declared it. Now, there are some ground rules. You cannot put a number in front of a variable. Not put a number in front of a variable. If I were to assign a variable of 1s, let's say, and let's put the value of like a inside a string, of course. Any value you have to put it like you would put it in a print function. So let's say this is a string, you put quotes around that. But let's say you put a and 1s, it would give you a declare error. Because when you declare the variable, it'll give you a declare error. When I was actually doing this video, I ran into that error and realized what it was. But yeah, that is a big no-no. No putting numbers in front of it. So let's just go and test this exam. I have a file called variables open here. So let's just declare the variable first. The way you do it is you put its name first. This is in Python. In C#, you have to type the type. So let's say this is string. In C#, you have to type string ATC is equal to, But in Python, it recognizes what it is. So ATC is equal to, quote, like you would put it in a print function, Ari's Tech Channel. Then you go and put it in the print function, ATC. Now let's save it and let's run it. And as you can see, it printed Ari's Tech Channel. And there's not just that use for it. There is another use for it. So let's say I declared a variable, let's say I1. So that says int 1. So let's say I1, you notice that there is a number in this, but it doesn't start in front of the I. It doesn't start the variable name. So that works. So let's do I1, let's say 2, and let's do I2 equal to 3. So then you can literally add variables together. So print I1 plus I2. looks very weird for me because I don't usually do this. So let's test this out. Okay, so let's type I1 is equal to 2, like we usually do. Then I2 is equal to 3. So that's 2 variables declared. Now we can print. So let's print I1 plus I2. Now let's save that and press F5 to run it. And as you can see, it says 5 because 2 plus 3 is 5. Now you can go one step further and actually create another variable and call it FR, standing for final result, and do I1 plus I2. And as you can see, we can then print FR. Now, let's head back to idle and try this out. I'm just going to replace this first part with FR is equal to, and get rid of that. Now save, and then we're going to add print FR, save, enter, and it gives us the exact same result, but now we know that we've created it in a variable. Now let's say you're trying to, the reason this was useful is that say you're trying to keep track of something. Let's say this was, let's say you're trying to add up a score and you had math and you also had English. Let's say you got 30 out of 50 questions. Let's say you got 20 out of 40. Now let's add, and then we can add those together. So math plus English. And let's say you got, so that was 50, that was 40. And then we can add that together by doing math final result, out of double O out of and equal to 50. Then English OO is equal to 40. Just capitalize that. And final result out of is equal to math out of plus English out of. Oh, yeah, that's correct. And there we go. And then we can add a string of the out of symbol, that, and then OO. Then we save that, and we figure out, oh, so there's a problem because this is an int. This is all int because it's numbers, right? And this is also int, but we're adding a string to that. So it is angry about this because you're trying to add int and string because those both have different things. So the int, if you add two of those together, it's adding. But the string, it just puts them together. So actually, we're going to use a special thing where if you type in str, and then this is a special method, you can put it around your variable, or you can put it around a sum, and that converts it to string. Then enter, and that I got 50 out of 90. But let's say, oh, hold up, I forgot about history, where I got 10 out of 20. Those are horrible, horrible grades, but let's type in history, where I got which is equal to 10, and then history 00 is equal to 20. Next, we can add, we can set 00 equal to plus its current value of history. Now, you're adding to its current value, which is math, this says history 00. And now let's head to FR and set that plus its current value, history. Now this is a bunch of sums, but basically that's going to get our stuff. And if you looked at this without knowing what it meant, you would totally freak out. And enter. And now we got 60 out of 110. That adds up and it looks very bad. Very bad grade, but it's true. But yeah, that's all for today. My name is Ari, and that was variables in Python.